Good morning, BookTube. My name's Nadine. Welcome to rainy England today. I don't know if you can actually see the rain through the windows. Probably not. Oh, maybe you can. You can certainly see how long my grass is, which, that's a fun fact there. It takes ages to cut my grass because there's just so much of it. So I've done I've half done every other part bar this one. Because it keeps raining. It has been one of those weeks. So, I thought with it being a rainy day, there is no time better than to talk to you about my little reading project that I've come up with. So I'm not going to be travelling anywhere this year, between COVID and annual leave that's available to me from work, and then just it clashes with family annual leave and stuff like that. We're not going anywhere this year. I've already booked my holiday for next summer, so there's that to look forward to. But I do like to travel and I miss travelling. I've not gone anywhere like most people for a few years now. So I thought what would be really fun is if I go on a bit of a literary tour of America. So I'm going to travel through all 50 states. And if you want to join me, that would be fantastic. So I thought that sounds like a really good idea. What can I do to make it better? I know, let's overcomplicate it with lists and rules. So I did just that. And because I love lists and I really, really enjoy planning things, I've gone completely overboard probably. So I had a look at what flights are available from the nearest airport to me, to America. And so that's East Midlands Airport for anyone who's interested. And there's none. I can't go to America from my local airport. So then I looked at Manchester, which is a few hours away, and I can go to America from there. But there's no direct flights. And although I love to travel, I don't necessarily always enjoy flying. And I certainly don't want to spend, 15, 16 or even 24 hours or more on a plane. That is not fun. So we're going to fly from London Heathrow, and there are lots of direct flights from London to America. So the first one that came up, the location that came up was New York. So we'll start there. So we are flying, or I'm probably flying on my own, to New York from London Heathrow to JFK. The 1st of June. The flight is at 11 a.m, don't be late. It takes 7 hours 40 minutes and the local time at arrival will be 13:40 hours. So that is where the reading challenge begins, New York. Probably going to spend 3 to 4 weeks there. This is going to be a long challenge. And I've come up with some little prompts for this challenge and like a reward system for myself. If you want to play along, please do so, and obviously come up with rewards that you like. So, first thing, read a book set in that state. So what I'm going to do is make a list between now and say next Tuesday. I think I'll make a video on Tuesday, because that's like a week before we go. I'm going to make a list of books set in New York, and then on Tuesday I'll run through the list quickly and then we'll pick one at random, and that will be like the set book for that trip. And for that I will get £1 into an account that I don't use. So I'm going to do, I'll tell you afterwards. Okay. So I'm going to give like little teeny tiny rewards for each one that I'm going to transfer into my savings account, and then we'll see at the end. Okay, any additional reads set in the state will get an extra 50 pence. Number 2, watch a movie set in that state, preferably horror, because that is my genre of choice for films, definitely. 50p per movie. Number 3, tick off the bucket list. So I've shown my bucket list in the past briefly, There are so many things that I want to do in America that I actually have a section for North America bucket list ideas. Unfortunately, I've got nothing in New York because that is one of the few places in America that I've never been particularly interested in visiting. So there's nothing in there for that, although there is one sort of general America one, which is to visit a unique small town US festival. So if any of you know of any that take place in any books, and you know which state they are, preferably as well, let me know and I'll add them to my list for that state. So yeah, that's like a bonus prompt. So it's read a book set in a specific area of the bucket list quest, £1. Watch film featuring the specific area of the bucket list quest, 50p. Number 4 then, travel to learn. Come up with 10 fun facts about the state. Number 5, eat like the locals, cook a dish from the state. The travel to learn is 25p and cook a dish is 50p because that takes up time and effort. And number 6, make a tourist video. So to discuss my trip on YouTube, which will be like my review thing at the end of that one before we go on to the next leg of our journey. So that is my little idea for my reading challenge. Sorry, the light's going really weird. It was a stupid place for me to sit, really. So next Tuesday, I will speak to you about the next leg of the journey, which I haven't decided where that is yet. We'll see where we can fly to from New York, probably everywhere. And we'll pick a book. What else will we be doing? Yeah, just where we're headed next and when. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save up the money, and then at the end of the whole challenge, we'll see how much is there. And with that money, I'm going to tick off something from the bucket list. Don't know what yet, because we'll have to see how much is there. If it's a very different beast if it's £5 at the end of it to if there's, 500. So we will see. So yes, any recommendations for New York books and films? Let me know down below, and I will speak to you about it again next Tuesday, but I've got a few more videos this week if I can find the time to do them. But yeah, I will speak to you again soon. Goodbye.